35 deaths were recorded by police during the New Year's celebrations. Failed application of Witness Protection Act hinders prosecution. Teachers in private schools decry the new school fee structure by government. While State Minister for Sports Peter Ogwang deliberates on Uganda's 51 Sports Federation. UBC News Tonight. Welcome aboard. My name is Michael Jordan Lukomwa. Vice President Jessica Lupo has assured mourners that investigations into the Freedom City saga, where lives were lost during the New Year's celebrations, investigations have commenced, and whoever will be found to have violated the Public Order Management Act will be punished. She was representing President Museveni at the burial of learners of Seroma High School and Golden Ways Primary School, respectively, who were among the 10 people who died in the New Year's concert at Freedom City in Kampala. Daniela Chibuka, aged 14, and Daniel, aged 7, have been buried at their ancestral home in Kakumiro Town Council, Kakumiro District. Alupo told mourners that yesterday she visited the scene at the instructions of President Museveni to commiserate with the bereaved families and to extend support of 5 million shillings for each of the persons who died to help with the burial arrangements and other emergencies.
I would like, on my behalf and on behalf of my family, to extend my sincere condolences to the people of Kakumiro District, the people of Bunyoro, and indeed all the people of Uganda upon the loss of lives, not only of Daniel and Daniela, but also other Ugandans who lost their lives in that incident in Freedom City while celebrating the successful end of 2022 and also expecting to receive 2023 in a jubilant way. It is a culture all over the world to welcome the new year in every country, in every village, in every society, in different ways. And that's why our Ugandans also that day gathered in Freedom City. They did not know that it was going to turn into mourning disaster, which has brought us here. And yesterday when I arrived in Kampala and at Freedom City, the police briefed me that a number of our dear ones who lost their lives had been buried the previous day. And also there is one unclaimed body in Mulago. But they briefed me that this burial of Kakumiro was today, and I chose to travel to come here to join you in this ceremony when we are sending off our loved ones. So I would like to assure you that the government is mourning with you, government cares about you, and government feels for the loss which was occasioned during that incident. And it is very painful, specifically for this family and another family in Butambala. The parents of those family children, the Butambala, one doctor lost 2 children, and also he again lost, one doctor lost 2 children. The most painful of them all. Life is very precious, you can't compare with anything. The children have gone, and also the dear ones. But it's very important that we get the root cause of the problem so that it does not happen again. As I have said already, you can't compare life with anything. But because of compassion, As you know, His Excellency the President is a parent, and Mama Janet Kataha, they have sent 10 million Uganda shillings towards supporting the family on this emergency which occurred and was not planned for. And His Excellency the President asked me to tell you that he will find time to visit you, the people of Kakumiro, and also the people of Bunyoro. But now we are here to mourn. We cannot talk detailed issues of programs. We want to send our children in peace. And I would like to say that may the Almighty God rest their souls in eternal peace. If it is the father or the mother who went with the children, or the uncle or the auntie who went to the children to Freedom City, let's have some kindness, because he or she did not know that what happened was going to happen.
Her Excellency the Vice President at the burial in Kakumiro. Meanwhile, Police Directorate of Traffic registered 35 deaths during the festive days to celebrate the end of year and usher in the new year. From the 30th to the 1st of January 2023, traffic report indicates that 104 road crashes were registered, and they claimed lives of 35 and injured 114 victims. The Directorate spokesperson Farida Nampima attributes these numbers to the recklessness of drivers on the road.
The nature of accidents registered by the Directorate of Traffic Police for the 3 days from the 30th of December 2022 to the 1st of January 2023, 28 were fatal, 49 serious, 29 minor, totaling to 104, and claimed 35 lives.
Then unknown cause, that is hit and run, we registered 4 fatals, 8 serious, making a total of 12 crashes registered due to hit and run as a cause. Then passengers falling off the vehicle, we registered 1 fatal.
Data for the 3 days shows motorcyclists were the highest victims, with 10 contributing to 28.5% of total deaths, followed by pedestrians, who were 9 died, representing 25.71%. Passengers in other vehicles who died were 5, which is 14.26%. Passengers in heavy omnibus who died were 4, representing 11.43%. Passengers on motorcycles who died were 4, representing 11.43%. Drivers who died were 2, representing 5.7%. And 1 pedocyclist died, which is 2.86% out of the total deaths recorded.
And the drivers should avoid reckless driving, since it is the major cause of fatalities on our roads.
Reckless driving, careless pedestrians contributed to the road crashes.
3,175 traffic offenders arrested and issued with EPS tickets. We have reckless driving, 545, dangerous mechanical condition, 717, invalid driving licenses, 311, using vehicles without third-party insurance on the road, 259, speeding, 126.
Out of the 104 road crashes between 30th of December 2022 and 1st of January 2023, 55 crashes occurred on major highways, while 49 occurred in Kampala metropolitan area.
Then upcountry, we registered 18 fatal, 28 serious, and 9 minor.
Traffic police arrested 3,175 offenders, although some were released after paying the EPS tickets. Abdul Nasser Lukomwa and Andrew Sebila for UBC.
The outgoing chairperson, Makerere University Convocation Assembly, Dr. Tanga Odoi, has denied allegations that he involved in rigging of votes in favor of George Turiamureba Mugabe. Although Tanga advises whoever is dissatisfied to go to court, one of the losers denied Tanga's excuses.
Following the misconduct by few individuals during the just concluded Makerere University convocation elections, The outgoing chairperson, Dr. Tanga Odoi, has denied allegations of messing up the elections. He claims that the chaos was caused by a few individuals headed by a contestant, Charles Odongo Tho, who wanted Dr. Tang Odoi out of office earlier before the end of his term. But Odongo Tho denies the allegations.
The bad thing, they did not accuse me by addressing this to me. They accused me of siding with the winners by addressing the whole thing to the press. I think the best should have been to address this concern to me. And then I answer them that the winners are Ugandans who walk along the streets of Uganda.
Saga is a liar. Saga is an embarrassment to the country and especially to the organizations he works with. And I think he's also becoming an embarrassment to himself because he's overlying instead of concentrating on the right things that he should be doing to correct the wrongs that he caused. He caused the mess. He caused the mess to the convocation.
Dr. Tanga claims that Odongo Tho and team, through their lawyer Lukomwa advocates, filed a case with intentions of adjourning elections, but court dismissed the case.
Court said, looking at the time, the elections are set to be held, which are remaining with only hours, and given the fact that the elections, if held, can still be annulled if the alleged irregularities, illegalities, and malpractice are proven, there remains remedies for applicants to explore. Therefore, I do not find this application where an ex parte order should be granted, and I dismiss the same. Once their application was dismissed on the 29th, they now came to the assembly to try to make sure they block the elections.
Tanga applauded the Uganda police for timely response to the chaos during the elections. He, however, regrets for any injuries caused.
I don't see anything big with what police did here. Police did not even kill a person. Police simply said, since others have said they want to vote, they want to go on for elections, but you say you will not participate, and you don't allow the other ones their right out. If police beat anybody, it is unfortunate.
In law, there was no election. The Constitution says the annual general meeting will be convened by the returning officer or academic registrar in consultation with the executive of the convocation. At least 2 months, with at least 2 months notice. That is what the Constitution says. The annual general meeting, which was held on 30th of December, was not called or convened in accordance with the Constitution. I am looking forward to the court declaring the annual general meeting a nullity, and hence no election took place.
However, elections were carried out and George Tuyamureba Mugabe was elected chairperson of the convocation for the next 4 years. Mary Namkose, Dan Lukomwa, UBC News.
Lands Minister Judith Nabakova has declined to respond to the opposition-leveled allegations at the Center of Politics in Mityana district, despite public demands to speak her plans for the much-anticipated 2026 politics, in which she is likely to participate in holding the ruling party flag for the MP seat for the district. However, Nabakova preferred appealing to the electorate to give the current political leadership in Mityana an opportunity to deliver their manifesto.
Every year, the Lands Minister Judith Nabakova hosts friends, relatives and family to a Thanksgiving ceremony at her country home in Kalangalo, Mityana district. This year's ceremony was led by the chief priest of Buyambi Catholic Parish, Father John Fisher, at an event attended by a cross-section of friends and well-wishers.
Era bagamba mu abampuliriza mu kitwale nti gye mukomya okwebaza Katonda naye gy'akomya okubayiira ebirungi bye.
However, at one point, politics overshadowed the set purpose of the Thanksgiving Mass.
Katosanga wa NRM nga wala no wa NRM okusinga bawala no wa NUP.
Despite the mixed reactions, eloquent speakers appealed to Lands Minister Judith Nabakova to consider their request of participating in the forthcoming 2026 general polls as their woman member of parliament for Mityana.
Because when they retrieve what she did last time and they compare with the current area MP, there is a very big discrepancy.
Present were a section of invited ministers and members of parliament.
Era nyabo omuganda agamba nti siri akola ki president yasiima nti asaanidde era tumusaba akole ki yakwongerera eddala
kubanga nze ne Judith tubadde tutambula tuti ng'ewange bampadde ne ŋŋamba mitiiyana wano kyekyabaddewo naye tubeegayire tubeebaza nti muli mu kwejjusa tusaba n'obwombefu mwejjusirize eddala.
Ono golodi gwe mulina wano kati kiri eri mmwe kusalawo wawe mukola ki golodi bamuteekawa bamukuuma bulungi nnyo kumpi naawe mukitegedde bulungi kyenjogera mukitegeera Judith oye.
State Minister for Housing Persis Namuganza was the special guest at this year's Thanksgiving ceremony.
I think they are feeling it. They are missing her services because they see now her presence sometimes is seen more elsewhere in the country other than in the constituency where she comes from, on the district where she's born. Though she's trying to balance, but it's not like how it was before. And you can see the happiness which was here is just an indicator that they are yearning to see her presence more in the constituency other than just coming on in the ministerial capacity.
However, although Minister Nabakoba acknowledges her people's political calls, she rather advises that the right time is not now.
I served without any reservations. I did what I did with all my heart, with all my strength. And they got another leader. I told them, let's give her an opportunity to serve, to see what she's going to do. She's there. We are giving her a benefit of doubt to also serve. But I did my part, and I'm proud that I did what I did.
Nabakoba is, however, thankful to His Excellency President Kaguta Museveni for having assigned her to the Ministry of Lands.
When things happened, it happened to many of us. But me, Nabakoba from Kalanga, to be picked and appointed a minister when I don't have a good father, I believe it is God who touched His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda.
At the function, also a fundraising drive was held to facilitate works at Buyambi Parish. The minister also received gifts from her people. Robert Onyango, UBC News.
Sent transport to the wrong person. Here's how to reverse it with MTN Mobile Money. Dial *165#. Select My Account. Select Initiate Reversal. You will see your last 3 transactions. Select the transaction you want to reverse. Enter your mobile money PIN and you'll get an SMS confirmation that the transaction has been blocked from being withdrawn. And that's it. Please note, only transactions that haven't been withdrawn can be reversed.
Introducing the all-new Roofing's TMX 500C rebars with cut and bend surfaces. Roofing's, strength of a nation.
The festive season is here and it's Christmas in 4G from Airtel. Get the most affordable 4G smartphone in Uganda, now heavily discounted from 250,000 shillings to 150,000 shillings only. Yes! 150,000 shillings only to keep you connected to your loved ones this holiday season.
Dial *175*94# to activate free 1 GB instantly and 100% double data on all weekly and monthly bundles for 3 months. Get one today while stock lasts from the nearest Airtel shop. Happy holidays this festive season with Airtel, the smartphone network.
It's our mission to secure your money.
Protecting your money is as important as earning it. It is for this reason that the Deposit Protection Fund of Uganda, DPF, was established by the government of Uganda to provide deposit protection to customers of regulated financial institutions. In the unlikely event that your commercial bank, credit institution, or microfinance deposit-taking institution fails, the DPF will pay you up to 10 million Uganda shillings. Keep your personal information such as national identification number, mobile phone, or an alternative bank account updated with your banker. Terms and conditions apply. For more information, contact DPF at Aha Towers, Plot 7 Lodell Road, Kampala. Call 0312-206-400 or visit our website at www.dpf.or.ug.
We are the DPF. We protect your money. Protection Fund of Uganda.
Are you tired of high fees and slow transfer time when sending money? Look no further. Airtel Money is here to revolutionize the way you move your money. We have revised our rates, and now sending money from Airtel to other networks in Uganda, East Africa, and to the rest of the world has never been more affordable. Plus, you can trust Airtel Money to get your money where it needs to go quickly and safely. Simply dial *185# and start sending money. Switch to Airtel Money today and experience unbeatable rates and top-notch services for all your local and international money transfer needs. Airtel Money, instant, secure, borderless.
It's true what people say, that when I wash and you wash your hands with soap, we'll have less infections as Ugandans. After all, it's hands that handle money. It's hands that feed us. Hands that prepare soil for farming. Hands that we use to learn. And hands that we use for fun.
When I wash and you wash, it means clean hands for all. So, wash your hands with soap and clean water regularly to keep away infections and disease-causing germs. This message is from the National Hand Washing Secretariat with support from UNICEF.
Soka nompa hemanga tona genda genyonta esuse kodia amasoga myuse nenkalamateri wanenyola jonyambe umpe okuhema cause I love you hema everybody know oh hema maziganga gampomela.
Security agencies have recovered an assortment used to fabricate improvised explosive devices in an operation conducted in Busoga East region. The regional police commander for Busoga East, Samuel Asimwe, has reiterated how the arrest of ADF informer linked the operation team to the recovery of these assortments.
The joint security operation led to the arrest of a suspected ADF informer, whose particulars are held for security reasons to avoid jeopardizing the investigations. The links which followed the arrest of the suspect have enriched security operation investigations in the interim. Unclassified reports indicates that the suspect was harboring elements used in the fabrication of improvised explosive devices.
We managed to arrest one suspect with links to some ADF cells that have been operating across the country.
The operation was grounded in Iganga Busei village, where security hardware was recovered. Among the recovered were radio calls, motorbike number plates, and other bomb-related items.
The arrest of the suspect, the search was conducted in the house where he has been residing, and an assortment of exhibits that are related to bomb making were recovered, including some small cut particles of iron bars and some wires and other bomb making materials. Which
community leaders are cautioned about new members without clear areas of origin. The suspect is said to have lived in this area for a short time, living unfamiliar kind of life.
The landlords, the LCs, need to ensure that whoever comes seeking for accommodation is introduced to relevant authorities for record keeping and follow-up, just in case anything happens in the future.
Ina amayumba agabapangisa tiwaba wali wakabenje kunakuno oba wali webitali bitebenkevu oba oli kubona omupangisa oyo esaawa dali kwiriramu nga tintebenkevu sobola okujja okulipotinga eri kyamaanyi oba eri abakusingako olina ongola obuzibu oba obabulimu.
Recently, the president sounded a warning to whoever possesses terror state of mind to drop them before security agencies closes on him or her.
Issue of crime, I want to assure Ugandans that there is no terrorist group or criminal group that can defy the combined strength of the UPDF, the Uganda Police, the intelligence services, the Uganda prisons, the Uganda Wildlife Authority, and the popular vigilance of the people.
Security is connecting these activities to the numerous attacks being projected to the security installations, especially police posts. Abdul Nasser Lukomwa for UBC.
The Bishop of Lira Diocese, Right Reverend Sanctus Lino Wanok, has called upon the religious to improve on their dress code. He said some religious priests and sisters dress like ordinary Christians in public. He emphasized that servants of God should be identified by their authentic vestments. He was consecrating 2 religious sisters at Lira Diocese.
Lira Catholic Diocese has consecrated 2 religious sisters into the congregation of Missionary Sisters of Mary, Mother of the Church.
So we will sing hallelujah, we will shout hallelujah.
Sister Mary Siana Namboze and Sister Emily Natokunda pronounced perpetual vows and were welcomed by Mother Liberata Manda Hund, the Superior General.
For all my life, pray for us so that we can die to self. The ring is received on the right hand.
The brides also received a ring from the Bishop of Lira, Sanctus Lino Wanok, who charged the sisters to carry the peace of Christ to the world and urged the religious to maintain their authentic vestments in public.
Now, what is the difference between me and you, who is by very nature announcer, a missionary? So this makes you more prayerful and more careful and more focused on Christ than anybody else. Who in your kindness begin all good things.
The event convened other bishops of Gulek Zasoro Province, Archbishop John Baptist Odama and Bishop Sabino Chano Doki, the Bishop of Arua Diocese.
So we need to wake up in Uganda and work for our own development.
Things like corruption, defilement, abortion, degrading of ourselves as human beings should be thrown away.
The Institute of Missionary Sisters of Mary, Mother of the Church is a religious congregation founded in Lira Diocese by Caesar Asili, who was Bishop of Lira in 1970. Eddie Olwa, UBC News.
Beautiful. We congratulate the 2 sisters and wish them well. Let's take a short break. On return, we have business news.
It's super fast internet. Oh, it's a super camera. It's a super battery.
Phone battery phone.
Yeah, it's a super deal. Get the Kabode Super from MTN now at a reduced initial deposit of only 49,000 shillings and pay the balance in Pola for as low as 833 shillings per day. Grab this Super Kabode deal this Christmas and get 2 GB of free MTN data every month for 8 months. Get the Kabode Super now from any MTN shop countrywide. Everywhere you go, MTN.
Regulated by UCC.
Over the years, we've dreamed to get onto the world stage. We've had that dream crushed. We've witnessed a total defeat of what could have been our greatest moment. We've felt our spirits go up, only to take a hard fall. We've had our fires burn out and leave only scars. We've seized the wind and had it pulled from our grasp. We've seen pain and we've seen loss of the last fragments of hope. But we are made of resilience, and resilience never stops dreaming. So, we will dream even bigger with the Cranes Cup Bowl 2026. Together, let's take Uganda to the next FIFA World Cup.
Together, let's take Uganda to the next FIFA World Cup. For every Now Special you buy, we will give 50 shillings to the Uganda Cranes 2026 fund. You will also get the chance to choose how the Cranes Cup Bowl contributions are spent. Now Special, official beer of the FIFA World Cup and official beer partner of the Uganda Cranes.
Alcohol is not for sale to persons under 18. Please drink responsibly.
Introducing the all-new Roofing's TMX 500C rebars with cut and bend surfaces. Roofing's, strength of a nation.
Hey!
Paying your bills the old way.
Let's go. Just need to buy some power.
Paying your bills with the My Airtel app.
Bro, there's a line.
You have the power in your pocket. The power to instantly pay your bills hassle-free. Unlock that power with the My Airtel app. Visit the App Store or Google Play now.
Oh, you're back.
A good school doesn't tolerate violence against children.
Because a good school equals a better life.
Raising voices.
Growing up as a child, I used to play the game with balls made out of milk pints, sometimes banana fibers, and at times balls made out of clothes. I had a dream to one day play for the best clubs in the Uganda Premier League with the hope of one day representing my nation at the big stage. I made it, and now it's time to represent my nation in the CHAN 2023 in Algeria. I'm glad that UBC TVs and radios will showcase as we fight to bring joy and happiness to the people of Uganda. CHAN 2023, live from Algeria, starting from the 13th of January, is the answer to the call of duty.
business news tonight. Leaders from Acholi sub-region have been urged to implement the presidential initiative to establish industrial hubs across the country to skill and transform unemployed youth vocational retooling and mindset change. This was disclosed by State House Controller Ms. Jane Bareche at a graduation ceremony in Gulu District.
Graduation ceremony of youth trained in different vocational skills and mindset change from Acholi industrial hubs. Ms. Jane Barike, the State House Controller, urged the leaders in Acholi sub-region to allow a newly graduated youth to use their skill to promote government programs in the districts.
First of all, I'm going to call upon all these government workers to give me a hand in supporting these youth go into these government programs. Please, colleagues, let's join hands and support these young people, because if they live here, we are not going to get connected to them again. Let's register them, let's go into these development models and other programs and see how we can link them into them.
A senior 6 dropout, Godfrey Ulum, who was trained on metal work and fabrication, says industrial hubs has resurrected his dream of becoming a civil engineer.
Now I've reformed and I have a different mindset. I know if I go back, I should first start with changing the mindset, because I know my fellow youth down there, most things they like is drinking and maybe dancing.
The Amoro District Chairman, Michael Lacogne, says this has been the most successful initiative government has provided to Acholi sub-region.
In Acholi sub-region is going to bail us. One, in making sure that we transform Acholi sub-region by allowing these children become job creators other than job seekers.
The MP for Kelak South in Amoro District, Gilbert Olanya, applauded the government for establishing this hub, which he says will play a central role in the fight against poverty.
The certificate you are getting today, in 5 years to 10 years to come, you will be far much better than someone who went to university and qualified as an engineer. From here, you are going straight to the job.
Acholi Industrial Hubs is part of the 22 industrial hubs established by the government of Uganda with the directive from the president. The institutions has graduated 220 youth from all the 9 districts in Acholi sub-region. Stephen Okele reporting for UBC TV in Gulu City.
That brings us to the end of what we had for you tonight. Thanking you so much for watching. Let me leave you with the weather forecast. Enjoy the rest of the night. My name is Michael Jordan Lukomwa. Bye-bye.
For tuning on UBC, my name is Millie Inkabo with your weather update. We are having sunny intervals dominating most parts of the country. Nevertheless, we are having spillovers of rainfall here and there, more especially in the central and the southern part of our country. Seeing the satellite picture, we are having the highs of the northern part of our country pushing the rain belt far south of our country. Nevertheless, we are having spillovers from the Congo airmass and the southeasterlies, bringing some light as showers here and there within our country. Tomorrow morning, though, we are having sunny intervals in morning hours across the central part of our country, the eastern and the western stretch, though the northern part of our country is expected to have sunny conditions. But afternoon hours, we are seeing a pickup of light showers across the central part of our country, the eastern stretch and the western, but the northern is going to continue with sunny intervals at a maximum of 31 degrees Celsius. News moving out of Uganda, touring the few cities across the globe. In the neighborhood of Nairobi, we are having the sunny intervals at a maximum of 22 degrees Celsius. London with cloudy conditions in combination with Dubai, but Cairo with sunny intervals at a maximum of 20 degrees Celsius. Thanks for tuning on UBC. My name is Kutesa Millie. Stay tuned and see you tomorrow.
inspiring Uganda.
The Tales of Kasozi, brought to you by Uganda Communications Commission.
Yes, hello? This is Kasozi. How can I help you?
Calling you from the mobile service center.
Okay. So how can I help you?
Well, we have noticed a few things wrong with your number and need your mobile money PIN.
Ton Ferrer, never give out your password or PIN to any caller. Your mobile service provider will never call or ask for your personal details. If in doubt, go to your nearest phone service center.
This message is powered by UCC, MTN, Airtel, Bank of Uganda, and NPSP Association.
The Ministry of Health informs the public that there are confirmed cases of Ebola in Uganda. We, however, urge the public not to panic as the situation is being managed. The Ministry of Health further reminds the public to be on the lookout for any persons who may show signs and symptoms of Ebola. These include high body temperature, abdominal pains, diarrhea, vomiting, bleeding from the body openings such as the nose, eyes, and mouth. Please inform the nearest health worker immediately if you see anyone with these signs and symptoms. To prevent Ebola from spreading further, please take the following preventive measures: regular washing of hands with water and soap, avoid handshaking and hugging, avoiding any contact with any suspected Ebola patients.